Mr. B here. I'm in Epping, New Hampshire on special location to have an interview with this young lady, Terry, here. We're going to be asking a couple of questions about what's going on with the situation in the United States of America with the dock workers and if that has at all influenced this lady's shopping practice. Dear lady, tell us, I see you've got a number of bags and packages and so forth. Have you been shopping anything more in consideration of what's going on with the shutdown?
Yeah, actually I am. I saw the news this morning and I'm like, as far as produce and all that stuff that's going to shut down, there's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do about that, but packaged goods, toilet paper, clothes, anything like that. I kind of just picked up a couple extra things that I can kind of put in storage just in case this gets out of hand.
Right. Of course, things that are perishable, like your produce, your tomatoes, your bananas, and so forth, you can only buy so many of those.
Exactly.
They're not going to last. And even if you can or freeze certain things, you've only got so much that you can do with that. How long do you think... You've been in the United States for a few years, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
How long do you think that something like this is going to go on before something positive happens from all of it?
I'm hoping that it gets taken care of in the next week or two. I was listening to some of their problems or what's going on. I don't think some of them are totally outrageous on their half.
Right.
I mean, mind you, we're all looking at what's going to happen to us.
Right.
But looking on their hands, some of the, wanting to get taken over by, some of the automatic stuff, I can see their concerns. This is their livelihood. So I was kind of stuck in the middle. Obviously, I think this is, demanding do they go get more money for, 50% of their pay and everything. I think it's a little ridiculous. But maybe they can come, down and both sides kind of get to a happy medium and make a deal.
I'm going to throw a question out here that I'm fairly certain, ladies and gentlemen, nobody has really considered this, or a lot of people haven't considered this. I'm sure you realize that every time you go to the gas pump, you're pumping up gasoline that's come from someplace else. A lot of people don't realize that it comes through ports.
Exactly. Where are they going to come into?
This being in mind, do you have a viable means of storing up more than maybe a couple of gallons of gasoline? Most people don't.
I do, only because we own a landscape business and we've got some tanks that used to go in the back of the truck, but still, it only takes you so long.
Right.
I mean, gas cans and that kind of thing, and then you leave it too long, it's not stable. And
right.
Yeah, and the most people that don't have those kind of means are just going to feel it at the pump, and then,
Yeah. And then if we're lucky, there's going to be just lines. It's not going to be days without, because the only means of getting it besides getting it in through a dock port is by truck, and that's going to take a heck of a long time.
It's going to, because everything is on the East Coast is all, even as far as Texas is involved. So we're going to try to get gas from the West Coast all the way over to this way. It's going to be a big problem. Right.
Now, one last question. Do you have anything at all that you would want to say to your fellow Americans about behavior and the ideas of hoarding and grabbing too much and not leaving enough for others?
I know we went through the same thing with COVID.
Yeah.
We couldn't find toilet paper anywhere. I mean, people, little on your shelves. Let's share the wealth so everybody can function and try to get through this.
God bless you. Thank you very much, Terry. I'm Mr. B here in Epping, New Hampshire at the Walmart, and we'll be back on FFN momentarily. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.